Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozi and this is Chat with Gozi. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please like this video and comment, and please share this video. Now let's just get right into the video because I have a lot to say on this particular video. But first things first, I want to say congratulations to Chizoba. Yes, Onyeka's Onye Stars gifted her with balloons, flowers, and a lot of other gifts. Yes, as you can see on your screen. I can imagine how Onyeka will be spoiled when she comes out of the house because it looks like her fans are not joking at all. We all know they see all this money. Well, moving on from that, this is me also saying congratulations to Mayor Fresh. Yes, as he becomes the latest brand ambassador to Orizi. Yes, and apparently it's the brand is an IT brand. All these AI brands and all. Congratulations to him, wishing him all the very best. At least two housemates now from their set have gotten deals. Moving on from that, look at your girls, your BB girls repping. Yes, from JMK to Dorothy to Messier Care to Beauty. Look at them looking fabulous in their swim trunks. Yes, meaning these girls hooked up together and they just basically went to have fun. Now, moving on from that, the Mbadiwe twins, yes, their management have released a statement. Yes, remember that when they entered the show, some people were talking about how they are owing the whole of Lagos, how they are this, they are that, they are debtors and all. Now, the management of the team of the twins came out and released this, saying this is an official statement addressing the recent malicious claims circulating that Ozee and Osi Mbadiwe, known as the Mbadiwe twins, owners of Club 245, are indebted to clubs, individuals, or any entity. We categorically state that these rumors are entirely false and baseless. Ozzy and OC are decent businessmen and entrepreneurs who have built a reputation for integrity and professionalism. They have always honored their commitments and conducted their business dealings in a transparent and responsible manner. We issue a stern warning to those who are deliberately spreading those false narratives. Such actions will not be tolerated, and if these defamatory claims continue, we will take swift and appropriate legal measures against anyone involved in the dissemination of these lies. We call on the public to disregard this falsehood and urge those responsible to desist from further tarnishing the good name of the Mbadiwe twins. Failure to do so will result in severe consequences. Thank you, management Mbadiwe twins. So this is them basically saying everything that we've been hearing about the Mbadiwe twins being debtors and all are false. Yes, and they would actually press charges if people keep going at that news and spreading that gossip. Yes. Moving from that, Lush have posted their leadership board so far, as you can see on your screen. And for the ladies, we have Wani leading, and then Handi, followed by Cassia, Victoria, Anita, Nelly, Onyeka, and then Chizoba. And for the guys, we have Kellyrae, Tofa, Suj, Ozee, TJ, Sean, and Ben, meaning Wani for the girls and Kellyrae for the guys. It could change, but this is the current leadership board at the moment. Now, let's go into the house and talk about the party real quick. Now, the DJ for the party was, Commissioner DJ YC, and she brought it. Yes, the party was given, the housemates were given, but then again, I noticed some things, and as a baby girl, I have to give you guys those gists. Yes, we had seen, as usual, Sean and Wani doing their thing, talking, dancing, kissing. Yes, Wani and Handi coming to dance. Cassia and Victoria had their moment. It was sweet and all. Yes, we saw Cassia and OC dancing. They were rocking, and I saw that online. Some people had no issue with it. However, when Kellyrae and Handi were giving themselves, when they were also rocking, some people had issues with it, calling Kellyrae a cheat and all that, and also talking insulting Handi and the rest. And I'm like, what's good for the goose is good for the ganja. You people should be calming down, because I mean, the girl or the wife also danced with another man. Why are you people not looking at that and also calling her names? It doesn't make sense. Well, we saw Osi and Onyeka, Osi and Handi, Ozee and Handi. Like, Handi was the party tonight. And the way she was dancing with Ozee, ha, at some point I'm like, what's happening here? Is the aim to make Onyeka jealous? Because I did not just understand the moves. Like, what on earth was going on between Ozee and Handi? Like, God. Like the twins, both set of twins, yes, they were giving, they danced with each other. We had all the couples moments. That's Nelly and Suge, Anita and Tofa. We had Double K, yes, and Ozzy still had time. There were times he danced with Victoria. There were times he danced with Onyeka. I mean, all the housemates in total had fun. Yes, if you ask me the life of this party today, I would say Handi. Yes, like Handi was operating. She was operating seriously and heavily. She operated with Kellyrae, operated with Ozzy especially. Like that Ozzy one, there was a point she concentrated on him, and then what did they call her? She just focused there. At some point, Wani and Sean were looking at them and we're talking, and then after a while she had gone to meet them and she was basically talking with them, and you could tell that she was saying, no, that's not it. You know, this kind when you're talking and you are carrying, using your hands to cross your neck kind of thing. Yes, and she was like, that's not it at all. Only God know waiting them in the ask her. But I'm like, you guys. Well, the party was hot, if you ask me. Yes, it was given. Now, let's talk about some other things that happened after the party. For example, we saw Ozzy and Victoria having a conversation. Yes. And basically, she had thanked him for the food. Yes, he had given her and all. And he had said, okay. And before I knew it, Ozzy started flirting with Victoria. He was like, I mean, someone wants to be chased. She did not answer. She did not say anything. He now said, and he is someone that loves to be chased. Yes. So he hopes no one, who will win. Yes, he was like, who will win? And she was like, no one. This guy, all of us will be fine last. And he was like that no one person has to win. I'm like, "Oh, what's happening here?" She had also said something about wanting a snack. Yes, because she's kind of hungry. So she wants a snack to snack on. And he had said, you can snack on me. I'm like, Ozzy, what is happening? And then two of them started laughing. He had also dropped another line where Handi by then had come to sit to join their conversation, and he was like that his food is spicy, yes, and he was like just like Victoria, and they were like, how? And he was like, I mean, she has traveled around the world, so it's it's seasoned just like her. I say, wahala. Ozzy, what is happening here? Why on earth are you flirting with this girl like this? Eh? Later now, if they ask you question on Sunday night, you will say, I don't know. I'm responsible for what I say, not how they take it. Because how should they take it? Well, moving from that, we saw OC, yes, basically raising a glass. Why am I saying glass? Bottle of Guinness. To Doke, that's TJ, and basically cheering, telling him that I mean it was a pleasure having to meet him in the house in case anything happens tomorrow, in case he gets to leave and all that. This is him just letting him know that it was a pleasure. And Kellyrae was telling Ozee that, I mean, next Sunday is his birthday and he wants Ozee to sing for him and all. And Ozee was telling him how he is blessed and highly favored. And then they had sorted out their issues. Yes, they had an issue because of Cassia. Apparently, Cassia had, according to the gist, brought in six meat pie, while some people did not even have meat pie. And Kellyrae was defending her, and two of them had gotten into an argument on that. So he was just basically telling Kellyrae that, I mean, you are my guy, so that whole argument thing hurts me and all. And they ironed out their differences. I mean, guys matter no they had. Now we ladies go they drag matter. Moving from that, we saw Handi and Suj talking. Yes, basically ironing out the awkwardness between them. Yes. And for Handi was just basically telling him, we are cool. There is nothing. Yes, nothing is wrong. And oh, for her, they are cool. And that she likes his courage of coming to know what is going on, but that they are cool and all. And she likes his confidence, she likes the way he carries himself and all that. And she knows that outside the house that they will cause plenty trouble and they will really bond well because they are party animals. He is a party animal. She and her sister, they are party animals. And outside they'll really get to understand themselves more and basically bond. Yes. And then she started talking about how, I mean, her vices then, she used to smoke and all that, but she had stopped when she started having anxiety attacks. Yes, they started talking about how the platform is an opportunity that can make or break a person. Yes, and then they hoped that, I mean, it will make them and not break them. Yes, for them, they were like, no matter what happens in the house, at least for her, no matter what happens in the house, she and her sister, they've spoken about it, they've watched the show a lot. So no matter what happens in the house, it's fine. It's when they go outside now that they will tell and all that. The things that happen outside the house is what will now determine where they move from there. Yes, that for her, she came into the house to make connections. I mean, because you never can tell whose help you will need one day, and you never can tell who will need your help. So that's what it's all about. Well, they shook and they hugged. Yes, and basically they are cool now. We had seen Sean and Wani sitting, and basically before then Wani was upset that someone had eaten her chicken. Apparently she had given her sister her food to help her drop. Yes, and her sister did not keep it properly. Someone had eaten her chicken, but then again, even if it had been kept properly, they first stitch up the chicken because Doke too they complain say in own food too person carry in meat chopper. And basically that was it. And she was like, oh, she just started shouting that, you people can thief, but even me I can thief, blah blah blah. She carried one food and carried the chicken out of it and then returned it. But then again, I think she knew that the other plate she was going to was her sister's plate. I think so, because she had carried the chicken from that other plate instead. And then she went to be eaten with Sean, and her sister had come. This time, Wani, what is happening? I heard you took my chicken and you were eating it, and you are eating it. You're eating my chicken. And Wani started laughing that no, she will pay her back tomorrow and all that. And she was like, I beg, gist me, what were two of you talking about? And then she just started gisting, waiting the call gisting Wani and Sean, the conversation with Suj, and then she had gone. And we saw Sean basically telling Wani that, I mean, with her, she has made him like some certain food as semo, porridge, and the rest. He trusts her cooking. Yes. And then he had spoken about hating to repeat his questions and all. Then later they started talking about Suge, yes, and how everything had become off, especially between Sean and Suge, yes. And they were talking about how, I mean, he should have had the balls to come and say everything and to confront everything heads up instead of all the attitude that he has been given. For example, putting Sean in kitchen duties, knowing fully well that he hates kitchen duties. That was a way to get back at Sean. And for Sean, Sean was like, I mean, everything is weird, that he is a coward. Sean has said that Suj is a coward, and that it's funny that he's disappointed at him for something he doesn't even know for sure. That if he wants to know something for sure, he should come and ask him instead of speculating. Yes. And that for him, he's saying that for that whole talking about Nelly's asking, he did not take accountability. But then again, what should he take accountability for? They should say it or not. What he had said to Wani was not a discussion they had had previously. So what is he taking accountability for? When he was telling him that, I mean, I get it, and I won't have a conversation with Nelly also concerning that whole birth thing, because I mean, we are not friends, yes. So it will be weird for her to go and have conversations with Nelly. Yes. And she was talking about how they were friends before Suja and Nelly started, before even her and him started. So I mean, they should be able to know how to navigate. And for Sean, Sean is like, he hates it when people who are meant to know him act in a certain way, like the way he is doing. And when he was like, it's obvious he holds a grudge. And she was like that she has told him when they started, when two of them started vibing and all, she had told him that she did not really like their Tofa's vibe. Tofa and Suji, she did not like their vibes and all that. She felt they were moving funny, and he had told her that no, they were not moving funny, that it's because of their age. So he should basically just take that. As he has said, they are young and they are trying to do their things. Yes. Moving from that, we had seen Ozee and Onyeka talking. And for Ozee, Ozee was talking about how he has had only 5 to 6 real girlfriends. Yes, his whole life. Onyeka was talking about how, I mean, she has never had a relationship where the person she's in a relationship with did not want to marry her. We saw Tofa telling Anita that he is pregnant for her. It was just all fun and vibes. They were just laughing about it, and oh, it wasn't anything too serious. Yes, we saw Kellyrae trying to baby his wife. It looked like she was high and she was just dozing, and he was like, "Will you have your bath at least? Will you? Oh yeah, come, let's go." And all, he was just trying to make her feel all right. It seems like Suj and Nelly are having issues, yes, because Suj was trying to talk to Nelly and Nelly was giving attitude on the bed, yes, and she was like that she wants to sleep, should she not sleep? And oh, he has allowed her sleep. So the housemates are currently sleeping. So by tomorrow, we'll know what the issue is, whether it's just her in her mood or maybe is the fact that she had seen that he was talking to Handi earlier, or maybe she had seen that they hugged and shook hands. I don't know. We will get to know about her whole episode later. In my last video, I told you guys that Wani and Handi kind of had a little rift about how Wani was calling the housemates for them to play games and all. Yes, they eventually played the games, and it was fun. It was all vibes and oh yes, and they played 2 games. The first one was the whole kind of charade, but then again, you'll pick what you're to act and just act. Yes, and the housemates will guess what you're trying to act as. And the second one was my dick, my pussy. You starting from letter A, like that, and the housemates were having fun. However, before the games, with the way Wani was calling the housemates down, telling them that, I mean, it's not all about you guys. This is the last time we're going to be together to play a game, because tomorrow it definitely will not be visible. This is the last time we'll be together, the 14 of us, and all. And Handi had a problem with how she was calling people because I mean, yes, you want to create something fun, but then again, your approach isn't nice. Well, Wani and Handi sat down and spoke about their issues, and for Wani, she wasn't upset, but she did not like the way her sister had approached the whole matter and had spoken to her. Yes. Now, moving from that, we had seen the Guinness tax today, yes. If you remember correctly, this will be the second time that they're actually doing the Guinness tax. Well, for this particular one, they were divided into two teams. We had Team Bold and Team Bright. Team Bold had Anita, Handi, Onyeka, Nelly, Suge, and Ozee. And then Team Bright had Kellyrae, Wani, Cassia, Victoria, Sean, and Tofa. And then we saw TJ as the commentator and the games master was Ozee. Yes, at the end of the games, we saw that Team Bright won with 98 points against Team Bold of 23 points. And that was how Team Bright won. Yes, medals were given. And later on in the house, they brought their cup. Those ones were so excited to have it and to have their win. Lastly, on this video, so before the party, we had seen Sean, Tofa, TJ, and at some point, ZOZ had entered the conversation and they were just basically talking. Yes, and for Sean was talking about how he will be surprised if this guy Tofa doesn't enter top five. Yes, that for him his top five is one of Wani or Handi, one of the double K pairs, one of the Umbadiwe twins, Tofa and Nelly. And then they were talking about how double K have just been like taking everything. Yes, it looks like according to Tofa, it looks like it is their show. And every other person is just participating in it. Yes. And Sean was like, man, every week, bro, they pack things. Like they've been up back to back every week. Outside that, during the tax and all that, they keep winning back to back. So I mean, really, the show is really kind of tuned to be around them. If you look at it, they are like the underdog of the season. Yes, and all of them had agreed that I mean, double K pair are the pair that are the underdogs and people would not see coming, and they would definitely, one of them at least, would definitely get to the top five. Let me know who is your top five. Let's know. You guys shall know that top five used to scatter sha. The people that people feel should be top five at the end of the day ends up not being top five. But I know that in this his own top five, or I feel like Nelly is leaving tomorrow. That again is another conversation. Guys, who do you think would be leaving come tomorrow? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Well, that's all the gist I have for you guys. Yes. So let me know your thoughts about everything I've said in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. Please, in case I missed anything, let me know in the comment section also. I love you all. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Bye, guys.